Hello everyone, this is Eliban Global Network. Today we're going to work on basic configuration on a Cisco Catalyst 3560. And you can see the picture, that is picture of Cisco Catalyst 3560. And before you can do this, you need to have party on your laptop. Um, then on the console port of the switch, you connect your console cable. And let me show you how the picture looks from the back of the switch. So from the back of the switch, you see the console port. You plug in your console cable, and the other end is USB, which goes to your laptop. And automatically, your device manager, go to device manager to discover the port. So how do you see the port? Just go to port on the device manager, see the COM16, USB serial port COM16. So that is that on that. Then you go to your party, go to serial, then turn to this to 16. Your speed should constantly be 9600. Just open. So when you open, you see our switch. So the topic we're going to talk about today. So this we're going to navigate different mode: host name, line console, privilege assert mode, line filter wipe, password, line enable secret, service encryption, then banner MOTD, no IP domain name, the username, then copy. Go to copy. Um, so let's now go to our switch, which we got from the party. So this is the first task is to navigate different mode. This is user mode with this kind of arrow. It's user mode. We have privilege mode, we have configuration mode, user mode. So this user mode, to go to your privilege mode, you type enable. So you can type the short note and then press tab on your computer keyboard to complete the command. You see that the sign change to like pound sign. So this is privilege mode. So go to your next mode, which is configuration mode. Say conf t, or you can say configuration configure. You can say conf t. So that configure terminal. So now you see this configuration mode, but you can also go back privilege mode by typing x6. See, we go back to privilege mode. So you can also go back to the user mode by typing x6 again. You can see we are on user mode. So now next thing is to do what? Is to let me just so now next one is host name. So what do you mean by host name? So that's the name you're going to have before the suite before the pound sign, or like this arrow sign when you user mode. Let's see how to do that. So enable configuration mode. If you want to configure anything, you have to be on the configuration mode. So to configure your host name, you say host name. Let's say Eliban. You see, name has changed to Eliban. Before, if you see before the config, you see the Eliban. That is the host name. The next one is line console password. So that's the password to secure the user mode. So just say line console 0 and your password is Cisco. So now login. Type login. If you can press Ctrl C to go to your privilege mode. From there you can go to your user mode. So now you see, now to go out of user to go into user mode, it's requesting for password, which is Cisco, where we configured. It will not show, it will not be displaying your screen, but it's like it's typing there. So now, how do we configure password for privileged name? Also, you just say uh, enable password. So you can Cisco again. So don't forget it. Make sure you don't forget it. Forget you have to do a lot to recover your switch. Once you have saved it, it's tough to recover. So now that is privilege mode password. Okay, so what next now? If you want to try, maybe it's configured, just go type Control C, S6 to go to user mode. So now this user mode is asking for Cisco. You want to go to privilege mode, you see it's asking for password again, just a Cisco again. You see now we can go to that. So now we have we want to configure enable secret. So that enable secret is a password that overrule all password. So like when you say enable secret, password must be different from the user mode password, privilege mode password. Let's say that password is Eliban, right? So now we can go and check maybe all these things are configured. Just a show run. That show run the configuration. So if we go up from there, we can see our host name is Eliban. That's 48 ports. 48 port. From there, you see our line console is what? Cisco. Let's go back up to see. Our host name is Eliban. So now, to configure, to encrypt password. Before we encrypt the password, let's configure line VTY password. Line VTY password is a password you configure to when you go on want to remote into your system through SSH or Telnet. So there must be a password. That password is called line VTY. So now how do you configure that? Just say line VTY from 0 to 15. Okay. So just say password. This is Cisco. And say login. So that's configured. So let's say want to configure our banner MOTD. Just say go to your configuration. Say banner MOTD. That is message of today. Then quotation mark. Let's say this is for authorized. Close that with the quotation mark again. That's configured. So now we can also configure IP domain name. Just say IP domain name. Say Cisco.com. Right? So we can also configure username. Just say user name. Username. You can say admin, then password Cisco. So that's that on that. Let's now check our configuration again. Just say show, see our host name, till Eliban, right? Our username is admin and our password is Cisco, right? Enable password, that's what for the enable password, that is for the privilege mode. Domain name, you see, is this one. That's domain name. What else we have? We have our line VTY also, line VTY, our line VTY. See, this is our line, okay, line console, which is for the user mode, to prevent the user mode. We have our line VTY, password is Cisco, and line VTY also, so like you say it's 0 to 15, so that's why it's double password. So all this password, you can encrypt them. How do you encrypt those passwords? Just say um service pass sorry password encryption. Mhm. So if you go back to show run again, you see that all the password has been uh, encrypted. Just say show run again. See that all the password are encrypted. You see, our any password, you can't read this in numbers. Yeah. So our after I did, I say show run. The show run. Let's say service encryption. So that means it's enabled. Service encryption is enabled. We have our enable secret. It's also encrypted. So you can't read that at all. Enable password is encrypted. Our let's check our VTY passwords and line console. See, our line console is also encrypted. Our line VTY is encrypted. So you can't see them. So that is that on that. So, but after doing all this configuration, you must copy that, save them. Just say copy, run a config, start a config. That's how to save your configurations. So like when you turn up for your laptop, your system or your switch, when you turn it on again, you can see that your configuration is still intact and not deleted. Thank you for today. That will be that for today. So thank you. Please, if you like our video, help us to like and share so others can also see. Thank you so much. See you next time.